Welcome to the Messenger of Truth channel. God bless you and protect your life. Subscribe, follow our work, and share the truth with others. John 8. But Jesus went to the Mount of Olives. And early in the morning he returned to the temple, and all the people came to him, and he sat down and taught them. And the scribes and Pharisees brought to him a woman caught in adultery. And they set her in the midst, and said to him, Master, this woman was caught in the very act committing adultery, and in the law Moses commanded us that such be stoned. What do you say? This they said, tempting him, that they might have something to accuse him of. But Jesus stooped down and wrote with his finger on the ground. And when they continued asking him, he straightened up and said to them, Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at it. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. When they heard this, they went out one by one, beginning from the oldest to the last, but Jesus and the woman who was in the middle remained. And when Jesus had straightened up, and saw no one but the woman, he said to her, Woman, where are those accusers of thine? Has no one condemned you? And she said, No one, Lord. And Jesus said to her, Neither do I condemn you, go and sin no more. Then Jesus spoke to them again, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. The Pharisees said to him, You bear witness of yourself, your witness is not true. Jesus answered and said to them, Though I testify of myself, yet my testimony is true, for I know whence I came, and whither I go, but ye know not whence I came, and whither I go. You judge according to the flesh, I judge no one. And if in truth I judge, my judgment is true, for it is not I alone, but I and the Father who sent me. And in your law it is also written that the testimony of two men is true. I am he who testifies of myself, and the Father also testifies of me who sent me. They said to him, Where is your Father? Where is your Father? Jesus answered, You neither know me nor my Father. If you knew me, you would know my Father also. These words spake Jesus in the treasury, as he taught in the temple, and no man took him, for his hour was not yet come. Then Jesus said to them again, I go away, and you will seek me, and die in your sin. Where I am going, you cannot go. The Jews therefore said, Is it possible that he will kill himself, since he says, Where I am going, you cannot go? And he said to them, You are from below, I am from above, you are of this world, I am not of this world. Therefore I said unto you, that ye shall die in your sins, for if ye believe not that I am, ye shall die in your sins. They said to him, Who are you? Who art thou? Jesus said unto them, Even that which I have said unto you from the beginning. I have many, but he who sent me is true, and the things which I have heard from him I speak to the world. But they did not understand that he spoke to them from the Father. Then Jesus said to them, When you lift up the Son of Man, then you will know who I am, and that I do nothing of myself, but speak as the Father has taught me. And he who sent me is with me, the Father has not left me alone, for I always do what pleases him. When he said these things, many believed in him. Jesus therefore said to those Jews who believed in him, If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. They answered him, We are Abraham's seed, and have never served any man. How sayest thou, You shall be free? Jesus answered them, Most assuredly, I say to you, everyone who commits sin is a servant of sin. But the servant does not stay at home forever. Forever, the Son stays forever. If the Son makes you free, you will be free indeed. I know that you are Abraham's seed, yet you seek to kill me, because my word does not enter into you. I speak the things which I have seen with my Father, and you do the things which you have seen with your father. They answered and said to him, Our father is Abraham. Jesus said to them, If you were Abraham's children, you would do the works of Abraham. But now you seek to kill me, a man who has told you the truth that you have heard from God. Abraham did not do this. You do the works of your father. So they said to him, We are not born of fornication, we have one Father, who is God. Then Jesus said to them, If God were your Father, you would love me, because I came out and have come from God. I did not come of myself, but he sent me. Why do you not understand my language? Because you cannot hear my word. You have the devil for a father, and you want to fulfill your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning, and has not stood on the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of lies. But because I tell you the truth, you do not believe me. Who among you can convince me of sin? And if I tell you the truth, why do you not believe? He who is of God hears the words of God, but you do not hear them, because you are not of God. The Jews answered and said to him, Say we not well that thou art a Samaritan, and hast a devil? Jesus answered, I do not have a demon, but I honor my Father, and you dishonor me. I do not seek my own glory, there are those who seek and judge. Most assuredly, I say to you, if anyone keeps my word, he shall never see death. Then the Jews said to him, Now we know that you have a demon. Abraham died, and the prophets, and thou sayest, If any man keep my word, he shall never taste death. Are you greater than Abraham our father, who died? And the prophets also died, who makest thou thyself? Jesus answered, If I glorify myself, my glory is nothing, who glorifies me is my Father, whom you say is your God. And you do not know him, but I know him, and if I say that I do not know him, I shall be a liar like you, but I know him, and keep his word. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and saw it, and was glad. Then the Jews said to him, You are not yet 50 years old, and have you seen Abraham? Jesus said to them, Most assuredly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am he. Then they took up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself, and went out of the temple, passing through the midst of them, and so withdrew himself.